is the pod, second cup of sunrise. I'm Brennan. Kayla's in for James all week. I went to the stadium.
Yes.
With 41,000 other people on a random Tuesday yesterday for the Bills open practice. It was fun. And you haven't been out there, right?
Not
yet. Well, unlike in Philly, the Link, where you've been to a lot of shows and stuff, there's the arena for the hockey and basketball teams are there. Philly Stadium's right next door, like it's all right there.
Sports complex.
Yes. In Orchard Park, which is 20, 25 minutes outside Buffalo, there's nothing. It's just homes and then a stadium. And where they've built this one, we were driving to it and we're looking above some of the trees, and then it just pops out kind of like a alien saucer kind of out there, and you get to it, and it's beautiful around. Like the new parking lots, the area outside. Saw the Bison family. Let me pull up this picture real quick. There we go. Had the fam decked out.
Aww.
Went there to see it. A friend of mine responded, by the way, and put a picture of us up on the Jumbotron from earlier this week.
Hi.
Just saying that. Saw that on the TV screens. But yeah, it was fun. So we all went. It was weird being there in the morning and walking to the stadium. It's awesome inside. And what I like about this is, you could go anywhere and walk around. We got to see everybody doing their scrimmage as close to a game as they could, like 11 on 11, so the girls could see it. And it was free, claiming the tickets, and not going to cost $2,000 to take a family to a game this year. But the concourses were pretty good because, like, even when you're out in line going to get a drink or something, you can see the game. Like, there's nothing blocked. It's all just kind of like open air, and got to see it. We did go all the way up to the top. The girls want to go to the final row, and it is steep on the upper deck once you get up there. But the stadium is, I know it looks big in like these photos, but like you just feel like you're right on top of it. Like it feels cozy kind of inside.
So even when you were up at the top and it took you,
there were good seats.
It was a little steep.
Yeah.
It was still good seats.
They were still good seats for anything. I would say in some cases better if you're the first couple of rows. But maybe like row 8 to 10, because I did go look for some of the glass views, the railing.
Yeah.
Some of those seats are iffy. Like it is, It's tough. Yeah. Like there's some truth to some of these complaints that I did see, but it was fun. It was a beautiful day getting out to hang out there, see the team, and to go around. And I saw Thad down on the field running around with his camera, getting everything. Some of our sports friends, I believe Rachel was also there, and she was getting some reaction from fans because for a lot of people, this is the first, maybe only time they'll be able to go to the stadium just because of cost and demand and everything. And here's some of their reaction.
Fans woke up bright and early as the Bills hosted an open practice Tuesday morning, and they were pretty happy to experience Buffalo's new home.
It's incredible. Absolutely incredible.
Being here today is just is amazing.
Yes, a lot of fans did come out here to see the new stadium and to see the team in action, but a lot of them told me that the main reason they made the trip for this 8:30 practice was because they knew they wouldn't be able to come here during the regular season.
Tickets are pretty high priced, and I figured I got online. My number came up like 2 minutes after 10 the day they had the tickets. I figured, come on, guys, let's go. At least we'll see the stadium this season because we're probably priced out this year.
My daughter won tickets, so we were able to get out here. Otherwise, I don't think we would have had a chance to see the stadium. For people that really can't afford it, at least they get to come in and see it at least once.
I know I wouldn't be able to come here during the regular season, so it's nice to be able to come out and see it.
It gives people the opportunity to see what all the hype is around here without paying top dollar to get a ticket to come in the regular season. So I think it's awesome.
Although today's practice might be the first and the last time in the stadium this season for several in attendance, fans were appreciative of the opportunity.
It's absolutely beautiful, and where would you rather be? Right here, right now.
Reporting in Orchard Park, Rachel Liebert, News 8.
A lot of fun.
It's such a shame that these ticket prices get so insane. I mean, we were talking about how the Cowboys are just constantly, whether they're even doing well or not, those ticket prices are out the wazoo. It's something I've never been able to get to.
America's team. And I get it, but like this is, well, your team's a Super Bowl favorite. It's Josh Allen's era. It's a new stadium that has 10 to 11,000 fewer seats than before. But yeah, it's tough, priced out. I mean, we look because Brooklyn, our oldest, was like, Dad, what about like the real games and stuff? And I'm like, it's going to be a long time. Maybe like the final game of the regular season.
If you're paying for those tickets for those girls, they're young. They need to be older
To remember it. Yes, to have it. I know.
Know and appreciate where they are.
I went and looked last night just for fun, like just through the schedule, and it's like $380, $390 per ticket to get in for most of these. The final game, so week 18, so that's the Jets, which at that point, during the playoffs, no starters are playing. It could be a blizzard, snowstorm, whatever's going on.
Right.
It was so like 185, but standing room only.
Oh,
right there. I know. I've never bought standing room only tickets. I've had some friends who have done it for like hockey and football games. And it's literally, some places have designated sections, but you're just like walking around, find a place.
Right.
There are a lot at this stadium, by the way.
At this stadium, yeah, I guess the standing
Yeah.
room might be a little bit better, but even still,
I know.
paying that much just to walk around.
I know. And that I said, we'll go in, 8 to 10 years when Josh Allen's done, and it's maybe it's the cycle and the team's not so good. But
yeah.
And then they did say, as we were walking out, Brooklyn goes, or we can just watch on the TV. And I was like, that is great.
There you
That
go.
is at home on the couch and
Yeah.
have some fun.
The
But that
coziest
was
place.
that was good in Buffalo. We did What's Up Rock this morning on fall stuff, and we'll get to a Ron story about some Leafs in a second. But today, pumpkin flavors are back at Dunkin', first one. I believe
Yeah, they
Starbucks is next week, and then Tim Hortons, some others will follow. Let me pull up the poll that we have. This has changed since you and I were on Sunrise.
Wow.
Now it's the opposite. So this morning at about 6:30, it was just right. How's the timing for pumpkin at Dunkin'? Now majority saying too soon. They're not
I still
ready.
forgot to put my vote in. So skew that maybe like 35%
What if we say
towards just right.
Let it change.
Yeah,
Some people say wait till Labor Day. Oh,
There
a
you
lot of
go.
votes. So it
Okay.
just moved it a little bit to put that in there. I may try to go
Labor Day,
today
I feel like
to
you're
find
waiting
something.
too late, especially because Labor Day, I want to go today. I want to get some pumpkin stuff
Yes,
today.
I know.
I'll be right there. But I feel like Labor Day, especially this year, is waiting a little bit too long. Labor Day is getting, it's like September 7th this year.
It's like about as
So-
late as it can go. And
Yeah.
that's why we have some school starts like September 2nd, the week before. Some are waiting till after that.
Right.
So it's about,
So that would be a late one. I don't know. I mean, like maybe I could agree with like a September 1st start. Like now you're starting meteorological fall.
Yeah.
But like we were saying on air, like the stores have already had Halloween and fall stuff in since like the beginning of July.
Oh, I know, big
So-
time. Decorations everywhere. Wegmans has in the middle of the dairy section, next to it, all the chocolate and stuff to give away. Like it is full on.
Insane.
I'm not doing any decorations yet, but the coffee, so will. I'll throw that in there.
I'm ready for it.
We can do a quick weather thing. I'll pull up the 8-day here. I
Sure.
was seeing Friday morning. Friday's looking very nice.
It is.
Could be. We might open some windows this week. People could. Yeah.
For sure, yeah. For Thursday and Friday especially, there's going to be some nice weather. But first, we got to get through the rain that's sweeping through the area right now. We're seeing those showers making their way from the west to the east. And once this initial line is through this morning, we've got a couple of scattered showers and maybe a weak thunderstorm through the afternoon. But the sun's still going to be trying to peek out during that time. And then we get a pretty decent sunset, I think, out of it. And then the rain doesn't return again until this weekend.
I know.
Some scattered storms on Saturday. It's going to continue into Sunday. It's going to be hot and muggy on Saturday, but then those temperatures taking a big cool down to start the next work week.
Was it you that brought up that you saw one of the first leaves
I
on
did.
the ground?
Yeah.
Yes. Orange, red.
It was
some
a nice
color?
orange and red. I wonder if I can pull up the picture and yep. Oh, look at that. I had it right here. Turn my brightness
Oh,
up.
you got
and
it.
all. I had it. Oh, no, it doesn't want to show.
Oh,
Come
too
on.
bright. Oh, I can see it. There you go. It's focusing. You
It's
got
trying
it.
to focus. All right, you can kind of see a little bit.
I've seen a couple here and there. I love it because growing up in Mississippi, never had it. Like it was just
Sure, yeah. So this is
evergreen, so
exciting
pine
for you.
trees, like everything. Yes, so have it. So I'm like, bring it on. And then Iran told me earlier this week, she's like, hey, I'm doing a story on leaves and what's going. And I was like, fall. And she was like, maybe not so much. And here's her story on some of the answers she got.
Foliar diseases like tar spots, leaf blight, mildews, and more are causing leaves to fall off trees early this year. But how did it even come to this?
They thrive in wet conditions. That's where the fungus thrives. That's how it's transported. The more rain we have, the more we see of these. And there's multiple diseases we're seeing on trees this year, kind of all at one time.
The water? A lot of rain. Our News 8 meteorologists tell me there has been more rain than usual, but these diseases aren't detrimental to the tree's health unless they happen repeatedly. The issue is primarily aesthetic. When it comes to treatment options, Place says that you can use a sort of spray, but that's all about timing, so they don't do that here in the city. In terms of prevention, it's as simple as raking your leaves to try and avoid the spread.
We'll take people's concerns, we'll look at their trees, and we'll just kind of inform them it's a foliar disease. It's been a very busy season for us, out of the ordinary busy season, between the wind events, the questions on the foliar diseases, and now the concerns with oak wilt.
Oak wilt is a fungal disease that attacks the vascular system of oak trees, eventually killing them because there are no treatment options. Place says they saw that in Greece a few weeks ago, so they're being proactive since there are around 5,000 oaks in the city. Reporting in Rochester, Ron Spitzer, News 8.
Yeah, that oak wilt, a big concern. I remember when we first got the press release, James was like, that's what I'm worried about with the trees and everything. But
yeah,
Iran out there with the rake and showing the
in
leaves.
The heels and everything.
I know, and that was shot this week. And it's just all like a lot.
That was a lot
all
of leaves.
over the ground.
That's
I was like,
a shame.
Wow. I was like, already. And we still got.
We've gotten so much rain.
I know.
When she said that was the rain that's causing these things, I'm like, oh, makes a lot of sense. Yeah, mold, mildew, buildup. When you factor in how much rain we have had this year, makes sense, unfortunately.
Fungi just thriving in it. More coming up on the pod this morning. Second Cup in just a moment. Back here on the pod, second cup of sunrise, some business updates here. So at Red Lobster, still have some around here, they're bringing back the endless shrimp deal for a limited time. Starting this week, you can choose from one of 5 shrimp varieties, and the chain says it's added a new option, garlic bread crusted shrimp. But the thing is, in 2024, this promotion was cited as one of the factors in the chain's bankruptcy filing. Not the main reason, saying they gave out all this shrimp and people just came in and just ran it dry or whatever. But it was.
How could you not with shrimp?
I know. I think the number was like 10 to 15 million in losses they had on that. But just getting people back in. There were a lot of other issues with like properties, leases, management, things like that. But bringing it back.
Yeah, I was just looking it up. There's the Red Lobster in Greece. So
got one.
We got one.
I told this story on Sunrise. It's been a bit since I've been to Red Lobster. I think I did an inlet shrimp way back when. But when I was in middle school, I had surgery on a broken arm. And the one thing before surgery, they're like, day before, midnight, cut off food, water, can't have anything. You go in the next day, you have surgery, and then they're like, now you can eat whatever you want because the medicine's worn off when they put you to sleep for the operation. And my mom, she said, where do you want to go? We ended up going to Red Lobster, and they brought out the Cheddar Bay biscuits just right before the start, and must have had almost a dozen of them, just right through, just have all that.
I know you were that waiter's favorite that day.
I know. Different being a student, I know.
Biscuits.
Can we get more? And it's like, oh, I'm a kid. I just had surgery.
Forget the endless shrimp.
I know.
Endless biscuits.
Endless biscuits have that. So we'll see if they can make it through this financially fine this time. The VMAs for MTV coming out, so that'll be September 27th, the ceremony on News 8. You can watch it that Sunday night. The nominations this week came out. Oh, Madonna leading the pack with the most at 11. That includes Video Artist Song of the Year. If she won every category, it'd be a three-way tie with Taylor Swift and Beyonce for most awarded musician in VMA history. They've got 30 each. Behind Madonna, it is Taylor Swift nominated in 9 categories. So if she gets a win, even just one, she'd be the most awarded in the series history, and fans can vote online.
Exciting stuff. And then when we read that on air, I was thinking on Sunrise, I was thinking about how Beyonce, she doesn't have any new albums yet, but wasn't she supposed to have like a trio with Renaissance, with Cowboy Carter, and the third one still hasn't come yet. I don't even think she's announced it yet.
I don't think so. And Cowboy Carter's been a bit.
Right. I feel like it's been a minute. So now I'm like, all right, let's get to that third one.
I'm trying to think if I saw her one of her Western videos. The Madonna one we had on because we played it on one of our shows. Taylor Swift I've seen because the girls just want to see it. I know that you love her too.
Yeah.
But before that, I mean, videos. Every video I listen to now, if I'm listening to music, it's just YouTube. Here's some lyric video that somebody made, and it's like a sunset or sunrise, or it's just like the album, like a freeze frame.
Right.
I don't remember. I do remember in high school or younger, like coming home and TRL Live was on at the time, Carson Daly and them counting down like the videos, and like that was a big thing to like see videos. I remember recording music videos like to play them again so you would have it. So like when they were on TV live, but it's been a long time.
That's not something I thought you meant recording like you were making your own music videos.
No.
Like, okay.
Well,
let's show one.
Actually, gosh, I gotta find it. In this computer video class in middle school, we did Linkin Park. Numb? Is that it? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Yes. So 4 of us. So everyone made a music video, and it was just a static shot, middle schoolers in a room, and that was part of it.
Wow.
And so remember I did that one, and then a neighbor of mine, when we were kids, we learned Bye 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 NSYNC. So we just played it. That's the puppet video, I think, too. When the band members are like that. So yeah. So I have done 2 music videos.
There you go.
Gosh, I gotta find those. Maybe I can find them somewhere.
Yeah, pull them out.
You never got into Harry Potter.
No.
Right?
Never read it. Well, I can't say I never saw it. I saw the final movie in theaters because it was my friend's birthday. That's what she wanted to do for her 13th birthday.
And that was a part 2.
Yeah, exactly. So really at the end, and I was like, I have no idea what's going on here.
Was there any series or anything like that you were big into that you followed?
Does Jersey Shore count?
Sure. Yeah,
I loved the Jersey Shore. Hunger Games also.
Oh, all of those.
Yeah.
Yes. They my sister, she's huge into Jersey Shore. She's going to, who does DJing now, who still does gigs? Pauly
D.
Yeah. He did one in Buffalo not long ago.
Oh.
They went there and saw that. And
I know Vinny was here doing stand-up in Rochester, I think back in May.
Way.
Yeah. I think Gio Battaglia tried to get an interview with him.
I'm surprised if Gio didn't,
if
it didn't work out, because Gio's getting everybody. But with Harry Potter, they're got a new show coming. Wow.
Are you really Harry Potter?
How dramatic.
Very dramatic.
Here's the rundown on that. It is a return to Hogwarts. It's a TV show. So this time fans, they say, are going to get more of the magic. On HBO, the series will go back to Harry as he discovers that he is a wizard, goes to the school, and meets Ron and Hermione. Unlike the movies, they say the TV format will be kind of more character-driven, behind them, their childhoods growing up, which I felt like we got into a lot with the movies, even though when you have a 700-page book, it's even tough when a movie's 2.5 hours to cram everything in.
Yeah.
But that's coming out this Christmas. I never read the books. I stood in line with my cousin, who was a big-time fan, for a release like Barnes & Noble at midnight for the 4th book, Goblet of Fire, I think. Got the book, read 20, 30 pages out of it. That was it. Watch the movies after that. Yeah. Have all that.
Yeah. It took me a while to finally read the actual Hunger Games books. I read them last year. At the time, I was unemployed and I just had nothing to do. And my friend had all the books. She was like, this will take up your time.
How many are there?
There are 5 now. 5 now.
Are they big?
Yes. The fourth one is the thickest one, the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. That one is the one that goes back into President Snow's history, his origin, his lore. So that's a really thick one. The other ones, they're thick, but not as thick as that one. And they were incredible. I'm so glad that I read them. And there's so much that you miss from the translation from book to movie. So I see why, I guess you want to make a show out of all of the things that you couldn't include in those books.
Did you like the movies or the books better for that?
I would have to say, now that I've read the books, that I like the books more.
And they came out first.
Yes.
Right. So then they adapted that.
Yeah. So I think the 3 books came out first, and then the 3 movies, and then it came out much later, that 4th book. And then the movie came, 5th book came, and the 5th movie comes out in November.
Sunrise on the Reaping.
Yes, that
November
is Haymitch's backstory.
20th. So this is Joseph Zeta as young Haymitch Abernathy during the 50th Hunger Games, the second quarter quell.
Yes.
Got it.
So exciting. I'm excited
That'll
to see
be
that.
Thanksgiving time in theaters. That does it for the pod this morning. Back on the noon show. Pod again tomorrow.
Get the Rochester First streaming app today for everything you love from News 8 On Demand, plus exclusive shows you won't see anywhere else. Search ROC and download for free on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV.